Russia fired a rarely used hypersonic missile at Ukraine last night as part of a large aerial attack. But just how dangerous is the Oreshnik missile, and can it be stopped? Video shared on social media shows what appears to be the Oreshnik hitting an area just outside of Lviv in western Ukraine. That's not far from the border of Poland, which is a NATO member. Russia said its attack targeted energy infrastructure and a facility where drones are made. Ukraine released these images, said to show the remnants of the missile, and the country's Air Force said that the Oreshnik traveled at a speed of 13,000 kilometers an hour. The Oreshnik, which means hazelnut tree in Russian, is a medium-range ballistic missile which is capable of carrying nuclear weapons. It's launched into space and can be equipped with up to 6 warheads, each containing their own munitions that can be aimed at specific targets. Moscow first used the weapon last fall against a factory in Dnipro. At the time, Putin boasted that the Oreshnik is impossible to intercept, and for Ukraine, it certainly is. For many Ukrainians, they see it as just another deadly Russian weapon. In Kyiv overnight, it was drones that killed at least 4 people, including 1 paramedic.
So it's more important to think about this type of weapon than Oreshnik. Oreshnik is more like a weapon of propaganda.
When Russia launched the Oreshnik last year, Moscow said it was retribution for the fact that Ukraine was using Western weapons to hit targets in Russia. This time around, Moscow was saying that it's payback for a failed drone attack on Vladimir Putin's residence, an attack that Kyiv and Washington said never happened. EU officials, along with the leaders of the UK, France, and Germany, say Russia's use of this missile is escalatory and designed to send a message to Ukraine's allies.
It's a political statement almost rather than a military statement. In other words, if we can fly this far, we can fly all the way to Warsaw, or we can fly to Riga, or we can fly to Tallinn.